How would you make a playset out of Cloud City? Should it be centered around the freeze chamber or the Bespin gantry? And how big should it be? As big as the Death Star playset? How can it not become prohibitively large both in size and price point? Apparently Kenner's answer to these questions was to throw up their hands and say, "We just can't do it." What we got instead was a Sears Cloud City playset, a paperboard backdrop with some artwork and 4 figures, which was released exclusively through the Sears catalog in 1980. Technically, it is not just a backdrop, but has one 3D element in the carbon freezing platform that juts out to make a chamber into which you could theoretically lure Han Solo. With stormtroopers lurking around every corner, one thing the playset gets right is that Cloud City was a dangerous place for our heroes. It is especially not very welcoming if you're Han Solo. Or maybe it is. I always thought that the stormtrooper looks like he could be saying, "Right this way, Mr. Solo, your torture chamber is ready." I have an opened but unassembled Cloud City playset, and we can open it up and take a look at what the contents originally look like. One has to be very careful about handling these items. Here's the Star Wars catalog. Here's the cardboard sleeve that contains the Cloud City playset figures. The figures are still sealed in the box, so I'm not going to take those out. And here's the so-called playset, the cardboard backdrop. Here's the assembly for the carbon freeze chamber that comes out from the background to make a 3D chamber. Ugnaught, Stormtrooper. Here are the instructions. Cloud City playset instruction sheet. Comes with a series of tabs that you slot into the opposite piece. Here's how you make your carbon freeze chamber. And how you insert the pegs. There's where you would insert a peg, those little diamond shape slots. And here are the pegs, the foot pegs, sealed in their poly bag. I think these are the same foot pegs that came with the Sears Cantina playset. I'll pack it back up and carefully put it back into the box. The Cloud City playset included 4 figures: Han Bespin, Ugnaught, Lobot, and curiously, the bounty hunter Dengar, who was never on Bespin in the movie. Maybe he had subcontracted with Boba Fett to help out. Perhaps the coolest thing about this set is the artwork, which composites different cross-sections of Cloud City into one environment. The skyline is very evocative of the imagery that we saw in Empire Strikes Back. Of course, you can't talk about this playset without also talking about the Micro Collection Bespin World playsets, which showed what Kenner really could have done in terms of their play features. Like the carbon freezing chamber that switches out your Han Solo for a carbonite block and a window that ejects your Luke figure. Perhaps, though, the coolest thing about the Micro Collection sets is just the architectural designs, which might not have been possible at the 3 3/4 scale. It is likely that any killer plans they had to make a larger Cloud City playset got sidelined by the pending release of these micro collection sets. So is the Sears playset then an understandable compromise? Or was it even necessary? When I was a kid, I remember improvising Cloud City out of various shoe boxes and in my imagination. But it would have certainly been nice to have a playset specifically designed after this cool alien world. The Sears Cloud City playset will forever be thought of as a consolation prize, something we have as a reminder of what could have been. Did you have this item growing up, or did you have to improvise it? And what are your memories of creating Cloud City for your 3 3/4 figures? Please leave a comment. If you like this video, check out my other vintage Star Wars videos, and like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.